even though it's very short period of time, you would not believe, the kind of result that you're getting from drinking Kangen water. Okay, guys, if you're ready, you let Reza know that you guys ready. You want to hear, you love to hear his story, okay? Give him some encouragement. This is his first time joining us today. So please type in the chat box. Welcome, Reza. We're looking forward to hear your story. Reza, if you are ready, yes, over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Master Sifu Zahid. Greeting to all. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. This is my first time. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Riza. I'm from Petaling Jaya, and actually, I've been knowing Zahid, I think, more than 15 years already. Okay. Okay. A little bit about my background. I'm in sales and marketing. In various industries. The recent one is in the publishing industries. And then, okay, I think I go straight to the experience that I have, that I enjoy with Kangen water. Okay, it's quite amazing because, to be frank, I weigh about 86, 88 kgs, sometimes 85, but normally it's around 86. And I think last time during the MCO, I gained weight about 88 kgs. I think because of the food and all that, and then doing nothing at home. Okay, recently I consume Kangen water, and then one thing for sure is that I managed to change my lifestyle. I think this helps a lot in my weight loss process. Because last time I love Nescafe, I love I mean drinks, uh, sweet drinks especially, which is not good. Uh, Instead, you are losing weight and then you are gaining weight. Okay. Uh, After I I I I met with Kangen water, so I changed my lifestyle. It's quite hard at the beginning, but slowly. Now I actually I have, every time I have a bottle in my car. I mean, like last time we used to be salespeople. We drink a lot, we eat a lot. You know, like salespeople. So sometimes in a day, we drink 4 or 5 times in a day. I mean, we drink tea, we drink coffee, and a lot of things. So it's not good for our health. But I think I don't blame the profession. It's because of the lifestyle. And then I don't like to drink plain water. That's the problem. But after I know Kangen, so I changed my lifestyle. I think that's it's not too complicated to losing weight, but it's quite hard actually. But it's not complicated. Okay. You guys okay with that?
Yes, go ahead. Continue.
Okay. And then apart from that, I noticed that after drinking Kangen water, my dry skin problem also reduced a lot. Because when we do sales activities, sometimes we are in a car, sometimes we are outside. So aircon now, after that no aircon. So it actually affects your skin complexion. Your skin used to be dry and sometimes itchy. So I managed uh, to minimize the effect now, but still not glowing as Zahid. But I think it improved a lot. Okay. And then apart from that, I also got some problem with the stomach. It's called GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. And last time I used to take medicine, I can say almost every day before I go to sleep. If not, the effect is uh, you tend to what? Your heartbeat tends to become faster, and then I think sometimes you will get the anxiety. So, but now I think since I drink Kangen water, I don't take the medicine anymore. But because sometimes, yeah, last time I cannot eat spicy food, but now I try a little bit of spicy food lah. Okay. So because last time I don't want to take the spicy food, not because it's not delicious, but I afraid it will affect my gut. So that's some of the improvement. Actually, we have been drinking the Kangen water for the whole family. So actually, I mean, most of the family members also got some benefits, but maybe I will explain it later. Okay. And I think that's all, right? So thanks a lot, Master Sifu, Zahid, and Noli,
Thank
for
you.
introducing me to Kangen water. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Riza, for sharing your experience. Amazing. Hey, guys, whenever you hear something good, you appreciate what the guy is sharing, please let him know. Don't just keep quiet, okay? We're getting something valuable. Show your appreciation. Yeah, say thanks to Riza, all right? That's type it in the chat group because he may not be able to see the whole screen. So type in the chat box, yeah? Thank you, Belle. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, because we want to create this culture of appreciation, of gratitude. You know, whenever something good happen, hear something good, say it. Be thankful. All right. For the second sharing, I pass over to Master Sipuchin.
All right, thank you, Riza. Okay, well, I want to invite Reina. Reina, you around?
Yes, I'm around.
Now, Reina is going to share with us story, okay, of her own family. What happened if you kena dengue?
You kena.
Nah, I'm not talking about the what COVID-19. What about dengue? Okay, Reina, you want to share with us what happened?
Yeah, then thank you, Sibuchi, for your explanation. I hope you have explained the kena, so that's the people won't avoid me. Okay, so okay, my name is Reina. I'm a Malaysian, so and also I'm a distributor. So it was, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. So that time when I living in Teras, Kuala Lumpur Teras area, which is quite very near the KLCC Tower lah. But in that moment, it was dengue season. So dengue it means like if you have a bite from those kind of mosquito, and then you have a very serious fever, or maybe you have to send to the hospital to have some drops or some treatment, because your body will going to a very serious fever already. So yeah, I was the first person who had a fever in my house. So, but I remember the first night I thought I was food poisoning, and unfortunately, so after that I have a very high fever. Like I think that time about like 39 Celsius, 39 Celsius vomit, and my whole body is very pain, and I feel like my my bone has been broken inside my body. And the second day is my mother. The second person who had a dengue is my mother, and the third person is my younger brother. So it's very serious lah. And then I found out that actually my our living area is like a blacklist lah. Blacklist in Kuala Lumpur for the high risk for get a dengue. So what will my family solution is? we was for one person, we were taking 5 liters of Kangen water per day. Yes. Okay, so that's true. One person taking 5 liter Kangen water for a day. And then and then we also use the strong Kangen pH 11.5 to wash the body, or like you can salt your small towel inside the pH 11.5, and then just cool it, like cooling a whole your all body, like where's got the fever, and then you just use the small towel to cooling down your body lah. Because this is what I learned from I learned from one of my friends who was a nurse. So yeah, and then I find out that it's a very totally different that you use the 11.5 to cooling down the body, whereas the normal water to cooling down the body. Because if you use the normal water to soaking the small towel, you burst it all the body, like you cooling all the body lah. The body won't like cooling down one. But if you use the 11.5, all the fever from the body, it will suck back from the small towel. It's very true. It's very true. I also very amazing. And then I also find out that, hey, how come I'm also a dengue? I also got the dengue, but I also had a strength to taking care of my mother and my younger brother. Yeah, whoever has experienced the dengue is very, like, your whole body and your whole bone like burning in the hell, because it's very painful. But because of the Kangen water, the second day I can taking care of my mother. I like the Kangen water is like, it's like cooling down all the pain in the body, the pain from the head, and then the fever inside my fever inside my body. So it's very amazing that I haven't seen no one that can taking care of their family when they have a fever, but they just only drinking the normal water. So that's why we're very thankful for the Kangen water. That after that, and after 1 week, when we travel outside, we still doing the demo, 1 week after we get the dengue, we still going outside to do the fever. And after finish the demo, we told our friends that, hey, actually I got the fever. He said, huh? How come you still can going outside? I thought all the people who got the dengue must be inside the hospital bed lah. Like they started to feel amazing, and then they also want to invest one Kangen machine. So and especially my younger brother, when he got the dengue, he was in his final exam in the high school. So he couldn't take a holiday. He couldn't take a holiday because the final exam is very important for him. So what we do is we call our friend who have a Kangen machine, but they stay very near my brother's school hostel. So we ask our friend to help us send 5 liter Kangen water to my brother every day, and then also another 5 liter of strong Kangen water to let him to like soak into the small towel and cooling all the body. So yeah, and it's very amazing. The very amazing is this: the second day he still can go into the final exam, and he also could finish all the final exam. And during the final exam, you also have to like overnight to studying for the next morning, and he made it. So this is very amazing. And then he also told his teacher that, hey, sir, actually I'm still had a dengue. He said, hey, how come the dengue person also can going up to the final exam? So okay, so that's my family first amazing Kangen story. And now I pass back to Sibuchin.
Okay, thank you. Well, so you see, even dengue, they can still go out. But if you have COVID, please don't go out, all right? Self-quarantine 2 weeks. Okay. Right. Thank you very much, Reina. Okay. So, all right, I'll pass back to Zahid first.
Thank
next
you.
one.
I noticed Reina face is glowing too, right? Wow,
Yes,
amazing.
actually, she wanted to share about her beauty stories. Maybe we just give her continue
Next
lah, right now.
bring it next week, no problem.
No,
Check it next week.
okay, okay. You stand by right now. Okay, maybe later or if not to next week you continue.
All right. Yep. Okay. The next up. You guys ready to hear the story? This is we are getting story from far away land. Okay. This is from Dubai. Okay. Are you ready, brother Jabir? This is amazing story. And this guy is gonna be 6A anytime soon this month. Okay, because of one incident. Okay. Let's hear it from Jabir. Over to you, Jabir.
Hi, good evening for everyone, or good afternoon, nowhere. My name is Jaber Al Marzouki. I am from Dubai. I am 44 years old. Actually, I'm working in the government, the Ministry of Human Resource and Immertization. I am deputy director there. And also, I have my own business. I have business in real estate, in KJ Real Estate. I have general trading. I have also Jamsam for the IT technical. I have also Tackle social media. And finally, I have also Platinum Chamber for the businessmen services. Actually, I joined Kangen 1 year ago and 1 year, 3 months maybe actually. But I start to, because I bought the machine. I was in Singapore. I bought the machine. Then I received my machine after 4 months when I came from Singapore. But I didn't start to do the business. I tried my machine and just I introduced my family like that. But last year in December, I met our brother Dr. Azmi. I visit him in Indonesia, and really he is motivate me. I visit him with my upline Antonio. I thank you for him. Then he invited me for the events in Dubai. I think it was in January this year, I think, or in December. I forget. After I attend the
February this year.
February, yeah. After I attend this event, really I think to do the right business. I understand I'm losing my time in another business, but here the right business. Then I take my time, long time, maybe around 2 weeks, 1 month, to translate everything from English to Arabic. Okay, because no one in Arabic here to doing a demo in Arabic. Before my friend, my upline, Anthony, he was helping me everywhere we're going. He was helping me, but we're doing in English, but also most of my friends don't understand well. Then I decided to do my own presentation in Arabic. I start in February. I think it was, I reached that time maybe 3A. Then I put my goal. Every month I will go 1 rank up again. In April, I reached 4A. In May, I reached 5A. But I was very busy in June. It's my 6th day late. Inshallah, this week, inshallah, I will confirm my 6th A. And thank you for the Antonio, thank you Mr. Zahid and his wife Nouri and Dr. Azmi. I have many testimonials. For my testimonial, not interesting. It's very normal because I don't have big issues. But if I can say something, maybe I sold 2 machines, around 2 machines, 1 machine in Singapore, 1 machine here, because 2 people then are just asking me, what you doing in your face, what you putting in your face. Just I show them the spray for the Kangen. They said, really? Yes, just only one of them. Then directly they decide to buy the machine. But I have 2 testimony if I want to say it. One is new, one is old. The new one, maybe you all hearing from me the first time. This one around maybe 2 months ago or less than 2 months ago. One guy, he's young guy, his age maybe 25. He have only 1 kidney, and he's doing everyday dialysis. He cannot pass urine, and he asked, "Can I drink this water?" And we asked, "Yeah, come take water every day, fresh." you now, I think I told him, you're drinking now, I think only 500 milli. Yes, he said yes. Okay, take little until 1 liter you can drink it, and I think you can't pass urine after that. What he did, he started to drink the Kangen water, and he feel he can pass urine, and he drink a lot water, maybe per day 2 liters like that, 3 liters. After 2 days, he was got terrible. They took him to the hospital, and the doctor says, "What you did? Why? He said, what you did? Your kidney is shocked. What you did for the kidney?" He said, "I drink alkaline water." The doctor said, "Okay, it's good, but you drank a lot. Your kidney was sleeping, and you shocked them now. And now again, stop. Drink again. Kangen water. Okay, this is alkaline water, but little, and don't drink a lot, and increase it little." Then after, let's say, I think after 40 days, the doctor, he said me, your kidney improving around 70%. Before he cannot pass urine, and now he can pass urine every day normal. This one story, and I have a long story. I love share it every time. Maybe Mr. Zahid, he heard from me when we were here in Dubai. One of our family member, he was sick. He has cancer, lympho cancer in stage 5. He messaged me. He heard about the machine, and he messaged me, "I want this machine." I visit him. When I visit him to fix the machine, he was lying down in the bed. He cannot sit, and I can't hear his voice also. After 5 days, he calling me, "Jabir, please, can you come on this Friday? I'm inviting all my friends. Come to explain. Come you and with my Antonio was with me. Antonio, come you with your friend Filipino to explain our friends about this Kangen machine." Then I kidding him. I said, "Okay, his name Abdurrahman. The benefit after 2 months, not after 5 days." He said, "No, you will come and you will see." When I visit him after 1 week, the first thing I saw him, he was stopping and walking, not in good health, but he was stopping and walking. Second thing, I told him I saw the benefit. He said, no, I will tell you what the benefit. He's telling me, from since 3 years, I'm suffering from my urine. When I passed my urine, it was very black, dark black, and very bad smell. If anyone coming after me to toilet, they know I wasn't toilet because from my urine smell. He said, now after 5 days, I using this Kangen water, my unit was coming white and no any smell. So great. And second thing, what he said, also since 3 years, I cannot sleep. I should take tramadol. If I didn't take tramadol, I will be wake up 3 days, 4 days continue together without no sleeping. After he tried the Kangen water, he said, he is sleeping 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock maximum. He cannot be wake up from the stay. He's sleeping directly. This one, the amazing story. Until now, I like to share it. Really, I saw it myself. I was happy because my friend he was with me 8 months. We've been in Singapore together. He was treatment. And a lot of stories. Maybe inshallah we'll keep it for another session, inshallah. And I would thank you again for my upline. Mr. Polino, he was suffering with me 2 months. He wanted to meet me to introduce me for the Kangen water, and I give him excuses. After 2 months, then alhamdulillah we meet, and I decided to buy this machine. And thank you for the Anthony, my upline. He was everywhere, every time, going with me anywhere. Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Fujairah, everything. He didn't give me an excuse. Yes, I'm ready. Until now, he's ready for any time. And thank you for Mr. Zahid and his wife and Dr. Azmi and all of them here. Thank you.
Thank you, Jared. That was amazing. See, aren't you glad you are here today? Yes, please let Jabir know so he will be willing, will be happy to share more stories with you. Okay, so you should have invited your friends to come in, so they'll be benefit from this story. Yeah.
Can I magnify a little bit about that story of that cancer patient? Because I have a very good testimony with that story.
Okay, sure. Quick one, yeah. Go ahead.
when we went to that night to Abu Dhabi for a demo, I didn't know any background about that. But I noticed a man who is excited, almost always about to hug me, and I don't know this guy, and I was a little bit not disturbed, but I noticed he all the way speaks on the phone. In the room, everybody's quiet and distant, and he's the guy keep calling on the phone. So to cut the story short, Jabir told me all of these people were invited by Abdurrahman. Who is Abdurrahman? The guy with the cancer. He should own a machine. No, he bought already and he's already drinking. Then when he told me that this guy cannot talk, but that night he talked all the time. so it's amazing, and also and I see the glow in his eyes. How is he thankful? I think because of us, like an angel was sent to him, and because of Kangen water, I really see personally the story how the Kangen water helps many people. So that's my story about about that Abdurrahman. Yes.
Thank you, Antonia. Thank you. That's just like me. If you know me before, I cannot talk. Now I can talk after drinking Kangen water. You ask my wife. This is a true story. Now I can talk after drinking Kangen water. Okay, for the next sharing, over to you, Mas Puchin.
Okay, thank you, Zahid. Wow, great story. Yeah. Okay. Now you have heard from Dubai. Now come back to Malaysia. Okay, I want to introduce one lady. Actually, I only just told her about that she's going to share about half an hour, 1 hour ago. Okay, Celine, you are ready, Celine?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, okay, Celine, sure, your video. Okay, I'm going to talk with Celine, okay, so that we will get to know what happened to Celine. By the way, okay, Celine, tell us a little bit about yourself, your background.
Oh, I'm a staff nurse.
I-
I'm staying
I-
in Shah Alam, Bukit Jelutong.
Are you still a staff nurse or you were a staff nurse?
I were a staff nurse.
You were a staff nurse.
I just left. I resigned my job in 2014.
Mm.
So I supposed to go to Saudi to work, but due to circumstances, I left.
Yeah.
I did not go. I was diagnosed with cancer just last year, 2019, in June. I just got back from Canada, and the lump was quite huge when I was in Canada. Then I was asked, I called my insurance agent. I told her about my problem. Then she said that, please go and search for this Kangen water. Coincidentally, the Kangen water was where I sent my grandchild in Bukit Jelutong, Sifu Zahid and Sifu Norli's center. So I met Sifu Ita and Abdul. So they explained to me about the Kangen water and what it does for us. So I just blindly take the water. I just blindly took the water before I go for my surgery. They did an ultrasound and a mammogram. The ultrasound shows that my lymph nodes all were affected, and my size of my lump was 4 cm. Then I was referred to a breast surgeon. After 2 weeks, I was referred to a breast surgeon. The breast surgeon told me, just remove the lump. You don't have to go anywhere. I will try to save as much as I can. She said, if your lymph nodes are affected, we have to remove it. I said, go ahead. I went ahead with the surgery because in my medical background, I have to know which is good for me. I've seen so many patients. See, I treat so many patients. So I went in and before that, I was still drinking the Kangen water. My blood test on that time, my cancer marker was normal. Everything was normal. Then I asked the doctor, hey, my cancer marker is normal. Why? You say it's a malignancy shows during the biopsy? Then she said she also do not know. It's better to remove it. Then my Sifu Ita told me, can you postpone the surgery to August end? I said, okay, I will try. So I went to the doctor and told her I want in August. And but the doctor told me, no, cannot. It's too late. I'm going on holiday. They called me. Basically, they called me, to go for surgery. So I went in for surgery. I came out. The doctor on the spot told me, your lymph nodes are cleared. And I did my CT scan, upper and lower abdomen, with contrast. Also, they found that nothing is wrong. I mean, all normal. Then the doctor told me you're cancer-free, Zahid. But then, I have to send the sample again to find out what is the problem with this. So they came back to me after 3 weeks. They told me you have to go through a chemotherapy, you have to go through a radiation, you have to go through all these things. But Herceptin requires chemotherapy. So I said, okay, chemotherapy, I'll go. After I keep on drinking my Kangen water during my chemotherapy also. But then Sifu Ita will always come and deliver the water to me, Then she asked me, are you sure? Are you really going for chemotherapy? I said, yes, I'm going through chemotherapy. I still cook, I still drive, I go everywhere. Without realizing it, I think the water helps me a lot, the Kangen water. So she invited me to some of the meeting with my husband. After the meeting in the center, my husband said the next day, okay, we will buy this machine. So we bought the machine, and then she invited me for another event in January. That during the event, I realized that Kangen water is amazing water. Change your water, change your life.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
Celine, okay, I need to ask you a few questions. So this is really amazing. So actually, you were drinking Kangen water without knowing what Kangen water is. Actually, you don't know much about how Kangen water can help you.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So and you after you drink before your surgery, actually you already noticed that the cancer marker has dropped.
No, cancer marker was normal.
Normal, but you still you still obediently did the operation.
Yes.
Of course,
Yes.
after you cannot postpone it, right? So
Yeah.
now here's the thing. Why do they ask you to do chemotherapy again? Because you already after the surgery, cancer is marker is normal, right? Why do
Yes.
they ask you to go through chemotherapy?
Because because I have to take the Herceptin requires chemo. Because my HER2 was positive, but it's not really positive. It's
Okay.
only a marginal 80%. So the doctor said it's better to get precaution. That's why
see.
I went through this.
Okay, so it is for precautions, lah, right? Yeah, because we
Yeah.
gotta understand because of your background, lah, right? Now,
Yeah.
Celine, just okay. Here's that part, lah. Of course, you drinking Kangen water. You are also doing the chemotherapy. Of course, you have your surgery already, right? So,
Yep.
and because you have staff nurse, you have seen many people before that without Kangen water but have done through similar things, right? So,
Yes.
in your experience, you noticed that how did you say that Kangen water help you?
Kangen water helped me because I was able to walk and do my normal daily activities. I can cook because everybody said that when you on chemo you'll be flat. Even I have to go to church for my church services. Then my church leader was telling me, third session you'll be out. We will come to the house to do service. But I went to church. They all were so surprised to see me.
And in your experience, usually those people who went through chemotherapies, they would not be like you.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
I thank the Kangen water. I mean, thank the person who really. No, she didn't give up. No, she kept on coming and giving the water to me. That's the amazing part.
Okay, so you only bought your Kangen water later on after
Yes.
first seeing the first demo, probably in January or February, like
Yes,
that, right?
in October I bought it.
Or in October. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you, Sally. Anything you want to add?
No, that's all. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
All right. Thank you,
Okay, bye.
Sally. All right. Back to you, Sifu Zahid.
Wow. What can I say? It's just amazing. Thank you very much, Celine, for sharing your amazing story. you know what? This month alone, we have been visited by 4 cancer patients in our center. We had one lady, she drove all the way from Nilai or Seremban, came. She had breast cancer. She heard Kangen water is good for this purpose. So she came all the way. And then we had my old friend, my alumni. The husband was suffering from larynx cancer. This is like throat cancer, your voice box. He came, they want to know whether Kangen water can help or not. And then a few days ago, we had a doctor who brought in her friend who had a cancer. Yeah? And just today, I received a call from my former staff calling me in a urgent voice. The sister who works with Kementerian Kesihatan, works with the health ministry. She is a staff nurse, I believe, in Johor. She had breast cancer, stage 4. And I'm meeting him tomorrow to advise, what need to drink, what need to eat, and that kind of stuff. Because even in just a short period of 2 years or 3 years, I've seen a lot. I'm not a doctor, but I've seen a lot, people with these terminal diseases. Okay, so today you are lucky if you are here because you are hearing firsthand from Celine, this is dreadful disease called cancer. Okay, guys, I don't want to prolong that one. We have another lady on the line who will be sharing with us. She's an old friend of mine, old friend of ours. We have known each other for like 20 years, We have been trying to get her to be on Kangen water, but they kept running away from us. Finally, they through some incident, this is unplanned. So God has a way for us to meet, So this is an amazing story. And just a short period of time using Kangen water, she got so many benefits, not only her, but also her family. Okay, let's hear it from Nick. Over to you, Nick.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nikki, 55 years old grandma with 4 grandkids. And I'm a business owner. And we actually, Zahid and Nolly has been my husband's friend since in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken, when he was still single. And when they got back to Malaysia, we sponsored them in Amway. That one was in 90s. So after that, we lost contact for many years. And after that, we joined them under other MLM. And usually, they already done many MLM before. And usually, they will stay only for 1 year. And I was stuck in the MLM, and I was like so frustrated. They left me, and I was so pissed off. And after sometimes I said, if both of them call us, I'm not gonna pick up their call. They have invited us to 2 of their children's wedding. We didn't go. It was so bad. We didn't go because we don't want to be sponsored by them. But the beauty is God planned. We met. And during that time, we already had our own factory to do sweetened condensed milk without white sugar. So my husband decided to buy Super 501, right? And we bought it for our factory because we need alkaline water for our products to prolong our products from 3 months to 6 months, and it works. And I had to carry 5 to 10 liters of water to bring back home every day to start drinking. Okay, and the problem I had before Kangen, I had chronic bronchitis. I was diagnosed with chronic bronchitis for 7 years already, and I was on steroid. And doctor always told me that, Nick, you can die in your sleep. And every time I get attacked, I had to sleep on 4 pillows. If not, I cannot breathe, and I will be bedridden. My daughter and my husband have got to bring me to the toilet if I need to bathe or pray or go to the toilet itself. And due to taking steroid for that many years, I gained another 30 kg, and it was like very, very huge. And my face became so big because it's swollen. I had swollen legs, and everything is bad. And every time I attack, I can't breathe. I can't do anything. And after that, I had doctor diagnosed me with diabetes type 2. My blood sugar level can shoot up to 15 and 17. And even though with popping pills, it won't go down. It will go down maybe 7, the lowest. And I took the water, and after that, my husband said, I think you need to buy the K8 for our home. So we bought another one. And I also had high blood pressure due to my body weight. After I think not even 2 weeks, without pills, my blood sugar level went down to 5.8, and it never happened for many, many years. Thank God. And my blood pressure become optimal, alhamdulillah. Okay, and now I'm no longer on steroid pills anymore. No longer need to bring a inhaler anymore, because usually I need to have that. I don't want. And I need to share another one. It happened to my daughter, my youngest daughter. She was studying, back then she was studying in La Cordon Bleu, and she had an appendix operation. And after that, I think about less than 3 weeks, she need to fly to France. And during that time in France, she had problem because she keep on vomiting. Okay, and she came back home, she still keep on vomiting. If whenever she eat oily food, she keep on vomiting. In fact, it happened until early this year, and she became malnutrition. And in fact, she is the formulist for our company actually to design the products. So we felt quite sad because we can't help her, and actually none of the medical thing can help her. So when we bought the machine and I started to take the product, I drink the water. My other daughter also drink the water. She said, I'm not gonna drink it. You guys drink it. And she was very skeptical. And what happened was, she moved out after that, and because we have 3 Kowe, we have 1 Kowe machine in the factory, we have 1 cuckoo at the office, and we have another cuckoo machine at home. So we no longer drinking cuckoo. So I said, I cannot just cut off their contract. They might ask us to pay extra. So I said, Amira, can I ask them to remove the cuckoo machine and move it to your house? And actually she said, no, Umi, I don't want to drink cuckoo because I've been drinking Kangen water and my tummy become good already. Alhamdulillah. And I have to thank actually Zahid and Noli for being patient with us, because if not, we won't be as good as now. Thank you, Zahid and Noli.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you for your amazing story. Okay, actually, you guys need to come back here next week when we do this session, okay? Because what happened when she used Kangen machine in her factory? What happened to the products? It's just amazing. You know, they have this special product which is not in the market. Creamer in the market is made from palm oil, from palm tree, but her creamer is from milk, real milk. And they don't use sugar. They use stevia sugar, which is very safe, very diabetic friendly. Okay, so come back again. She will share what happened in the factory. All right, guys. Invite a lot of friends to come in. Okay. Rep. Okay. For the next one, please, over to you, Mrs. Bushin.
All right. Okay. For the next one, I'm going to share this amazing story with you. Okay. Let me just put up the photo. All right. Okay. All right. Can you see this? Now I'm going to tell you a story. I think you especially, I think you guys, many of you guys, you have not heard this story before. Okay, you know, you saw this. You see what I see now? The map. Okay, guys, you can see this. Japanese Red Cross Society Himeji Hospital. You guys can see, huh? I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm going to share this story. Now, so you are seeing this. I'm going to share with you a story about a guy. His name is Tim Chu. This is during the tsunami time. Tsunami time. He was actually in the Toyota factory, and he was badly injured. And he ended up in this hospital. And in this hospital for the next 3 years, every day they ask him to soak in a special water. And also he has to drink 5 liters of a special water. Guess what water is this? Okay. All right. Okay. Let me just pull out the photo first. I think I still have to send you a photo. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this guy his name is Tim Chu. Right? Tim Chu. He is in Japan since 13 years old, so he speaks very fluent in, English. Sorry, Japanese. So this is what happened during the tsunami time. He was actually working in. Let me. He wrote a very long story to me, so I have to translate to you guys. So during that time, he's actually an engineer. He is actually in the designing department. He's actually in the designing department. He designs engines. He is one of the manager there. That was Toyota and Subaru. He tell me that Toyota and Subaru actually they co-own same share. So actually it's the same design team. So he was one of the design managers there, designing engines. So he was in the Toyota factory. So when the tsunami came, he actually just came down from first floor meeting. So when he came down from first floor meeting, the tsunami came, pushed a truck against him, knocked him down, and the truck hit the the tangga, what do you call that,
Yes.
the stairs, and one of the stairs, the steel bar broke, and he smashed into the steel bar, going through his stomach. Okay, now when he wake up, it is 5 months later in the ICU. He woke up ICU 5 months later. At that time, he already lost part of his memory. Certain things he cannot remember. And when he woke up, then the doctor tell him that about how serious it is. And because he was in a coma, there were certain things that they couldn't do for him. Because at that time, they found out that actually the blood there still have some rusted, what do you call that, the iron rust inside the blood, but they couldn't do anything for them. So during that time, actually the father did came to visit him lah. All right, so he was the service manager there. Okay, so this is later on in Ipoh. Yeah. Okay, so he was there, and then so they checked with him. So he gave the consent, and then they did the operation. Now after the operation, after that, so he stayed in the ICU for another 3 months. Every day he cried. It was really painful. He would cry until night time. Try until daytime when he wake up. So then after that, they moved him to this hospital. So this was not the original hospital he was in. He was in another hospital. So they moved him to this hospital because there's nothing can do right now. He has to be treated differently. You cannot do the normal traditional way. So it's got a long time recuperation because a lot of bones has been broken already. Even the kneecap has already been crushed. So they move him to this hospital. So when he's in the hospital, they ask him every day, they'll push him to a place and then they'll have a small swimming pool, no, a pot of water, and he has to soak in that water for 1 hour. And then you will ask him to drink water. So at first it was 1 liter, then later on was 2 liter, 3 liter, 4 liter. Eventually it was like 5 liters. So he was 3 years in this hospital doing a lot of physiotherapy, things like that. They were never having any medicines or even injections in this hospital. In the first hospital when he do, of course he is, but in this hospital, no. He only do physiotherapy, soak in the water and drink water, right? Okay, so then by 2014, he started to be able to walk. At first, he have to go on wheelchair. Then by 2015, he can slowly walk by on his own. Now, because it going to cost a lot of money, so after that he decided to come back to Malaysia. So he came back to Malaysia and he worked with Ipoh Subaru. So that was when he come back to work with Ipoh, the Subaru team. Now, so he also started to go to PJ, I think it's University Malaya, then 2016. Okay, so 2016, oh yeah, because he is not continuing there. So actually he came back to PJ. He actually was doing the treatment first for the first 1 year, didn't work. Only after that he went to work. So I asked him, what's the difference when you are in the PJ University Malaysia? He said, come here, medicines and injections. There when he was in Japan, there was not. Here he come back, it's medicines and injections. Okay, so he recovered better, so he went back to work. Now then in 2017, Winnie Chan, one of our team members, came to him and then start talking to him about Kangen water. So at first he saw the presentation, but he was said, wow, it's expensive now, I'm not going to get it. But Winnie heard about his story and just challenged him, okay, when you go back to Japan, to that hospital, why don't you check it out with them? What kind of water are they using? So in 2018, January, he went back to Japan. He went back to that hospital. He went back to this hospital. So when he is back into this hospital, so he went to see the doctor that treated him. So he asked him, see, doctor, in Malaysia, I heard about this Enagic water machine. Is it true? This machine, is it really that good? I said. And this is what the doctor said. Yeah. You know, in our operating theater, there is a Super 501 there. So that's what the doctor says. Yeah. So, but by the way, after that I checked with Tim. He says when he is doing the treatment there, that 3 years, the machine that they use is very huge machine. Okay, you understand? That was the hospital size machine. Hospital size machine is probably bigger than your icebox. That kind of machine. Yeah, but the doctor did say that yes, this machine Super 501 is inside the operating theater there. They have this machine. So he was soaking in 11.5. He knew that he was drinking 9.5. But we do not know, and he also doesn't know. But he knows that when he's soaking, probably that water is from the big hospital size machine. But when he is drinking, we do not know whether it is from Super 501 or the hospital size machine, you know. So, but he says the doctor did tell him that this machine is in the hospital. They have the Super 501 there. Now of course he couldn't take photo. He said he is there, but he couldn't take photo there. But when he came back to Malaysia, he immediately found Winnie and bought his machine, and he started doing this business. Now this guy, next month he will be 6A. He's going to be 6A next month. All right. So have you seen people? People have been asking. Have you seen people in Japan hospital using now? Now we always tell them that you got to understand Inajik is a home use machine. Even though our machine is a medical device, medical grade, but it doesn't mean that hospital are using ours, because hospital tends like to use bigger machines. Probably it will cost 100,000, 200,000, that kind of big machines, but not. But our machine is good enough for them to use. So when I was just talking to team, what do they use Super 501 there? I was just thinking that maybe they are actually using it for washing hands, for sanitations, because it's smaller. That machine is very useful there. Okay, so that's that part of the story. Okay, I'm going to share with you another part. Okay, so now I know this book is in Mandarin. Some of you have not, if you don't read Mandarin, you will know about this book. But I want to introduce you because you have never seen this. Now, this book is called People Like Water. Actually, the direct translation is Health Starting from Water. It was written by these two Japanese guy. The left-hand side guy is actually the university professor from a university in Japan. But the right side guy, the guy with the white shirt, he is
You
actually,
cannot see.
you cannot
Yes.
see. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, okay. So this is a book. The direct translation is Health Starting from Water. It was written by these two guys. The black shirt guy is a university professor. He has been studying ionized water for his whole life, many years already. Okay, a lot of research reports. Actually, at the end of this book, a lot of reports there. But this white shirt guy is the head, what do you call that? The head of hospital. It's called principal for Kyowa Hospital. Now, this Kyowa Hospital is the hospital that you all watch from the movie. Have you watched the Japanese hospital using Kangen water, using ionized water? That is Kyowa Hospital. Is in Kobe. Right? Again, their hospital, they are not using Kangen water there, but they are actually using the big size water. Okay. So when they write this book, they are actually not telling people why the hospital, how do they use the water. He's not talking about that. He is just explaining why do we need to drink the water. I actually highlight a few things. I'm going to just very quickly went through with you what did he write there. He says, if you want the good health, that means you want sustained health. If you want longevity, longevity means sustained health. That's what he means. And at the bottom there he talks about certain miracle water. What does it so special about this miracle water? Next page here, he's talking about active hydrogen. Active hydrogen. Now he said our body 65%, 70% is water. Our cells, our body cells 90% is water. He said water actually is more important to air than air. If you change the water, your body change, your health change. Okay? Now then he talks about ionized water. Electrolyzed ionized water is a special functional water. It is different from alkaline water. And number 59 there, he talks about Japan Ministry of Health has actually recognized the use of this kind of ionized water, the function of ionized water. Okay, then now this page. Wow, all this you can actually see cancer cells, how it restrain cancer cells, how does it activate our body to fight against tumor. It talks about I need to translate one by one. It can help all kinds of cancer. It is also helping diabetes. Then it's going to help you to increase the insulin. It is very good towards Parkinson as well as Alzheimer. Then he's talking about hypertension. Then he's talking about other allergies to the body. Then in 92 is very interesting. If you read Mandarin, he says people that is already blind, then they see lights again. 93, he says this might be able to become a medicine towards AIDS. All right. So 92, 93, wow, is getting very I mean, it's like miracle water already, right? Now, but here he explained in 124 and 125, he says, the one that cures is not medical, it is ourself. Ourself can heal, our body can heal. He says in 125, when your immune system improves, the cancer cells will run away. Okay, so guys, when you look at this, I did not read the whole book, but when I read the topic, this is just the contents. Wow, I said this is amazing. You know, when he talks about all this kind of helps, when it is not someone like Seafood Zahid or me, you know, like us, we write something about Kangen water. No, this is from the principal of the hospital, and he tell you about all these things. But he did explain. Kangen water works because it's not medicines. It is because Kangen water, because of the properties of high antioxidant, because of cancer, because of it is alkaline, and also because the clusters are very small, very easy to absorb, and also detox. So it actually helps our body to improve. So the things that heal is not Kangen water, it is our body. Our body can heal. So why did they fight against cancer cells? It's because our immune system increased. That's why they win against the cancer. Now, so this book, yeah, this book is amazing. I'm sure that you guys never read because I've never seen a English translation or BM translation on this. Yeah, but guys, if you don't have this book, you can actually contact Sifu Bryce or Sifu Dorcas, get a copy. Even if you cannot understand it, keep a copy. That was very useful. Okay, yeah, back to you, Sifu Zahid.
Wow, wow. Thank you very much. Amazing, amazing stories. Okay, now we get to see for real, right? All this while you're only hearing, you know, the thing is actually they are using the same technology, ionized water, okay? May not necessarily Kangen machine itself, just ionized water. Okay, you guys ready for the next sharing? This one comes from Mila. Mila, are you in the room? Mila. Ada tak? Ada Mila tak? Mila ada in the room? Ada, okay, good, yes. Okay, silakan kongsi anda punya cerita. This will be in Malay. Boleh cakap Inggeris tak? Ke nak saya translate?
Translate.
Okay, okay, udah.
Saya tak boleh buat video kot.
Tak boleh buat video, okay.
Sekejap tak apa pandai sangat ni.
Okay, silakan.
Okay, saya beritahu je lah.
Jangan laju sangat lah, so sikit.
Okay, sekejap.
Okay, good.
Okay, hello. Okay. Saya nak cakap apa betul nak mula. Saya Syamila daripada Penang, Tasik Gelugor, Seberang Perak Utara Penang. Saya tak ada masalah besar sangat lah, cuma saja nak share lah berkenaan dengan mata saya di selaput sebelah kiri ni. Dia jadi macam ada ketulan di bawah selaput mata saya ni, di bawah, bukan di bahagian luar tapi bahagian dalam. Bila ada ketulan, dia akan timbul, dia nampak lah dan sangat tak selesa. Agak lama, berbulan jugalah saya hadapi benda ni. Lah saya jumpa doktor. Saya tanya doktor, apa ni, sebab dia bukan ketumbit. Seorang ingat ketumbit, tapi bukan ketumbit. Bila saya tekan, dia keras. Lepas tu saya jumpa doktor kata, kebetulan doktor juga pernah jadi macam saya jadi ni. Lepas tu doktor tu cakap, kena pergi hospital, koyak selaput mata ni, lepas tu korek buang biji tu. Lepas tu bila saya dengar, saya takut. Saya balik, saya just spray acidic water dengan beauty water. Setiap hari saya spray. Tak kira lah berapa kali saya spray sampai dia semakin kecil dan terus hilang. Alhamdulillah lah. Yang itulah yang saya nak sharing. Lepas tu lagi satu yang terbaru, jiran saya. Jiran saya umur dalam 80 lebih. Dia ada ulcer dalam perut dia. Setiap hari dia menangis, dia tak boleh makan, bila dia makan dia sakit perut. Bila dia sakit perut dia akan menyerap. Dan masa PKP tu dia jadi sangat serius lah sampai tak boleh makan langsung. Bila dia makan dia akan sakit. Kemudian dia akan, bila dia nak bagi hilang dia terpaksa menyerap. Setiap masa bila saya lalu ke rumah dia akan beritahu dia sakit perut. Lah saya tanya dekat upline saya nak bagi minum air apa dengan makcik ni. Lah dia orang syorkan saya bagi 11.5. Okey, saya bagi 11.5 dan saya minta dia minum pagi dan malam, pagi, petang dan malam. Sunday tu minum 9.5. Alhamdulillah sekarang ni makcik tu dah banyak kurang dah. Dia beritahu saya dia masih sakit tapi tak hari-hari dah. Dan sakit pun tak macam dulu dah. Banyak perubahan lah. Dan petang tadi dia datang lagi ambil air 11.5 dan dia beritahu saya makcik dah makin sihat. Jalan pun dah kuat dah. Kalau tidak sebelum ni pakai tongkat. Sekarang tongkat pun dah tak pakai dah. Alhamdulillah. Yang itulah yang saya nak share yang terbaru lah dengan yang pengalaman saya masa jadi kat mata dulu tu. Yang tu je lah.
Thank you Shamila. Wow, amazing. You guys understand what she was saying? Let me try to translate for you. Okay, her name is Shamila from Penang, the Pearl of the Orient in Penang, Tasik Logo. Okay, her problem was she had this growth underneath her eyelid, underneath her eyelid, and doctor advised to go for surgery to remove it, just remove the eyelid. But she was so scared because that was concerning close to her eyes. So what she did, she sprayed with 2.5 and beauty 6 every day. How many times? And over time, the thing get from big, just obstructing her sight. By spraying 2.5 and 6, the thing get reduced smaller, and then it's gone after a while. You can see her now. The thing is no longer there in her eyes. And then what happened to her neighbor? Her neighbor was 80 plus years old. She was suffering from stomach ulcer. Whenever she eats something, she will feel like very, very painful. So she consulted her upline. What kind of water should I give to this old lady? So she was advised to take a little bit of 11.5. 11.5. Okay, bear in mind, this is only through experience over the years of distributor experience. Okay, so energetic. If you read the manual, 11.5 is not meant for drinking water, but I drink that one personally. It's just water and salt. Okay, so she gave this old lady 11.5. After some time, she was feeling better. Now she can walk. Before, she could not walk. If the pain struck, she'll be on the floor. When she walks, she needs to use a walking stick. Now, normal walking stick. It's amazing, yeah. Betul, Shamila? Yes, amazing. Thank you very much, Shamila. Yes, let Shamila know this is the first time sharing a story. Because when we appreciate what people have done, it will encourage them to share with us more. You get a lot more, okay? All right. Do you have anything from your side, Master Zikuchin?
No, we want to hear your story. We're waiting for that one, okay?
Okay, we have one more from Tuan Fazrul. Before I share my story, amazing story. We always save the best for last, right? Okay, so stick around. Before that, this Tuan Fazrul. Ada Fazrul, are you in the room? Fazrul? Fazrul? Are you in the room? Okay, never mind. Tak ada. Ada Fazrul tak Fazrul? This is from Syam. Syam punya ni. Syam Shinar, Fazrul? Fazrul. Okay, never mind. Let me just bring up my story. This is not my story. This is someone's story, which is amazing story. And I have a lot of requests for this story. Some of you may have seen this one. but I believe many of you have not seen this story. Okay, it is just amazing, incredible story. Okay, hang on, let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen now? Yep. Okay, great. So this is a story about a girl, 5 years old girl, up there in Kedah, in Lunas Kedah. Yeah, it's a very small town. So her story came up in the news. So somebody brought up to our attention about this story. You know, they were pleading for some help because she had been suffering from this. This is severe chronic psoriasis. I cannot even psoriasis. Okay, 2 years. 2 years. She has been suffering this. And then the only thing the hospital gave her was some medication and some steroid, you know, for her skin. Yeah? And look at this. This is real. This is the whole body, not just some part of the body. This is the whole body. If she's up, most of the time she'll be crying because it's so painful. You know, she cannot stretch her skin. If the skin stretch, it will just bleed. You know, it just rip and bleed. Okay, this is 2 years. Yeah, imagine if you were the parents, if you're the mother, if you're the father. The mother cannot do anything else. She just have to tend to her every single time. Okay, every hour, she has to be there for her. Just imagine. What is this? This is a dead skin. So every morning the mother would sweep her fallen dead skin on the bedding, on the floor, and this is it. This is every morning, every single morning. And then it just so happened we had an extra machine somewhere around the area because the machine was actually intended for some for relative. We want to give it away, that machine, but some unforeseen thing happened because we cannot install it because they are using well water or river water, which is not tap water. So anyway, so the machine goes to the family. That is just only GR machine, machine. And this look at the date. This is 16 February when the video was taken. Yeah. And on 13 February, our leaders there visited the family and installed the machine. And by around early April, you know, she had already seen some tremendous improvement. And are you ready for the latest picture? This is this month picture in July, okay? This is it, in July. And for 2 years, doctors said, you know, there is no cure for this. This is too chronic. They just give her medication and some steroid, you know, ointment to put on the skin. And only after 2 months, 3 months, and this is what's happening. So guys, you know what you have in your hand, the machine, the opportunity, share it with the world, because it can change lives. It can change lives. Yeah, this is amazing. All right, that's my sharing. So, you know, the little thing that we think we actually meant a lot. It meant so much to other people. This is life changing. This life changing experience. Yeah. All right, Mas Jipun, I pass back to you. You need to unmute yourself. You forgot to unmute yourself.
All right, so it's already 10. You guys still have time for one more?
Oh, why not? Yes.
Why
we
not, right? Okay, because if you're talking about helping other people, Jackson, I know you are there. Jackson, can you
Yeah,
switch on,
Chin. What happened,
Jackson?
Chin?
All right. Let's talk about the little girl in Indonesia.
Oh, you want me to share tonight?
Yes, yes. Can you share the screen? Can you? Can you share the photo?
I can't. Do you have a picture?
I'm trying to.
Okay. You don't mind, sorry, because
Right,
I'm
right.
not
Okay,
ready.
can. Yeah, yeah. I know you're not ready, so this is last minute.
After
Okay.
golf, after beer. Very sorry.
Okay, you tell the story first. While I look for that. You tell the stories. What happened to this girl?
Okay, the story is like that. I'm a Burness businessman. I have a factory in Jakarta. One day, actually, I got a partner over there. He WhatsApp me a group of photo. And the photo actually is a girl. The girl had pretty rainbow.
Oh,
What sound is
okay.
it?
Okay, no problem.
This little girl, the hand and the body, especially the leg, is very, very bad. Sort of a skin problem. So my partner asked me, will our Kangen water help this girl? This little girl actually belonged to one of my factory staff daughter, only about 4 years old. Actually, the picture later when you see,
Yeah. I got the photo.
this is
Hold on.
this is a very serious case, So I can't promise much because I never
Okay,
seen
so
before like that, so bad like that. Yeah, this is a
guys, you
purpose.
see, this is the photo.
Yeah, this is a photo. Yeah. So my partner asked me how can help this girl. I said I have no confidence, I have no guarantee, but just give her a lot of 2.5 and 9.5, let her drink and spray on it or soup on it. Or ask the mother back to the kampong and let the girl to soup with the 2.5 and drink 9.5. Because the kampong distance from my factory is about 12 hours bus traveling, journey, So the mom said, because our staff over there, we pay wages by daily or weekly, you see. So one day she don't work means she got no money. So she refused or not very happy, wanted to go back and no money, later on about a week, come back again, no job and no wages. So I tell my partner, better pay her because see the girl is very serious already. And ask her to take water back, and see what Kangen water can do for her. So fair enough, we pay her and ask the staff straight away go back to the kampong. And 3 days later, she sent a photo again. Chin will show you a photo later. 3 days later, this is what happened from the origin. You can see it dry it up. It getting much better, right? So my partner showed me the picture again. Is WhatsApp me. Oh, I said it's amazing. I think can help her already. I said, where's the staff? Where's our staff? Or still in the kampong? I said, no, you asked her to come back and take more water. We pay her wages, everything, bus fare, everything we pay. I said, I pay. I said to quickly come back Jakarta, with my partner house or factory here, to take more water back, or to apply on this girl and drink also. And she did it, and after that, MCO coming.
This is 1 more week later.
This is 1 more week later, yeah.
This is 18.
So after that, actually, we lost contact a bit because why MCO come? Maybe our staff back to kampong, no money to buy phone card and so on or whatever, So we can't contact her. So I keep on asking my partner, what happened? And he can't answer me, So I a bit disappointed because why I actually wanted to see this girl to become good, back to normal. So managed to get her after the MCO on May. And she sent a photo, and that gave me a very big, encourage and very big thanks to this Kangen water. You can see more picture. This is actually in early March. I think this early March.
This is May.
This is May 12th, 2020. It fully recovery. You see this girl. I got one photo with her smiling. I think while she sleep, very calm, very very peaceful. So actually, I at first I don't think this Kangen water can help her to this stage. I have no word to describe, for recovery this girl. Actually, what I want to say, Kangen water is very beautiful, amazing, So for you guys who actually know, who've seen these cases, please share more and help more people. Thank you very much.
Wow. Okay. Wow. What can I say? All right, guys. We always say like this, right? If you have a Kangen machine at home, but you are just taking it lightly, you just drink, sometimes you don't drink. It's just like a normal water filter. It doesn't help anyone. If you take it seriously, if you drink it seriously, this is a machine that can help your whole family. But if you are really convinced or convicted by what Kangen water can do, this is something that you want to share with other people to bless other people. It's the thing amazing about Kangen water is this. Now, when I first heard about this story, those time is February when we start seeing how it started to help. I said this is amazing. There are two miracles that I see here. Number one, I saw how this girl, even hospital already have give up on her. They don't know what to do with her. But just like water, it can help so much, right? So that was the first miracle. But the other miracle that really touches me is this. These are the people, they are the unfortunate people. They cannot help. The mom cannot work with one day without work is like they are so poor. They need to work every day. So what's the miracle here? The miracle here is this. There are people out there are willing to help. People like you, like me, like Jackson, like many of us inside this chat group here, we are willing to help. We are willing to help. And now we see these people now they have hope. So I said Kangen water is the miracle is not just about the water. The miracle is here. It brings hope to every family. To even families there is no hope now. Kangen water bring them hope. Yeah. So guys, we really encourage every one of you here. We share this kind of stories to touch you, so that it push you, it kick your butt, so that you will go and help other people also. Right? Yes, Zahid.
Yes, that's true. So through this business, we have seen people who are in dire need, probably no hope, because they have given hope and suddenly things change. It took another turn, okay? We have seen that even though we are not in medical profession, we just have a good machine, good water, we just give it away and people get result, okay? So this session, if you like it, this session is actually made possible by people caring distributor like you, okay? So if you like it, we encourage you to come back again and if possible, share your story. I know anybody who has drunk Kangen water, something will happen to them, okay? No matter how small it is, I'm quite sure something happened to you. So please share it next week, the next time we meet again. So this session is actually every 2 weeks, fortnightly. We are trying to plan it that way, fortnightly. So you come back again, listen to the Kangen water in a factory, listen to, and so many other stories, yeah. And oh yes, that's amazing. We actually have a specialist doctor in the house, but he's just keeping quiet. Okay, so never mind. Uh, so he's here. So he's seen things which normally in his profession he's not exposed to. He's not used to. But now this is a real story. People are using it from the horse's mouth, we say it, right? So it's just amazing. Okay, guys, it's almost 10:15 now. I know you have to go to work tomorrow, but not me. I'll be home. I'll be working from home. So if you do the business good enough, if you do the business seriously, you'll be working from home like me and Nolly and like Master Sipuchin. And that's it. It changed our lives. That's all. Back to you, Master Sipuchin, for your last word.
Yep, thank you so much, everybody. Okay, now it is possible because we thank to these people. They are so willing to share. Thank you to Jackson last minute. Thank you to Celine. Actually, Celine Joshua. It was last minute. Then I asked her, and he was so willing to share. Thank you because you guys are willing to share. That's why we get to hear these amazing stories, right? Now we know that in the group there are so many of you. You have your stories. Maybe you say you are shy. But do you know that you are because you are shy, someone did not hear your story, someone else are not being helped? Yeah, so don't be shy. Contact us in the days to come. Tell your uplines. Uplines, if you know your friends, they have an amazing story, encourage them to share. Okay, don't worry about your English not so good. Okay, as long you can mix all your languages. Okay, we will understand. We are smart people. We drink Kangen water one. Okay, so don't worry about the language. Just briefly share your story so that it can encourage other people. Yeah. Now, so to close it again, we want to say that we are not in the business like a doctor. We are not doctors. We are not teaching you how to use Kangen water to treat people like that. But we're just telling you our experiences and real cases. How do they do? If you want to know how they use this, contact your friends that bring you here. We have actually information that can help you. You can try and do it. At the end of the day, we are just saying that it's just water. There is no chemical content inside this Kangen water or inside the strong acid or strong Kangen water. This is all done through the simple process of electrolysis. So why not just give it a try? If you have any conditions in your body, okay, try drink Kangen water. See what happens. My body, 70% is water. Change your water. It may change your life too.